Okay, by now you've probably all seen the intensely personal letters that Natalie Harp wrote to Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. And because I'm a history teacher, they immediately reminded me of other presidential letters, a presidential letter scandal in history. Perhaps the wildest one. I've been teaching U.S. history for over 2 decades, and this is History Behind the Headlines with Sari Beth Rosenberg. Okay, so Warren G. Harding was our 29th president. Before he became president, he actually had a 15-year-long affair with a woman named Carrie Fulton Phillips. And he wrote her a lot. There's actually 1,000 pages of their correspondence at the Library of Congress, so you can check it out. They were all written while he was a U.S. senator. And these weren't just love letters, they were steamy. Harding used a nickname for his, he called it Jerry. But the story gets a lot more serious, y'all. Now, this is all in the context of World War I, and Phillips had lived in Germany and was super pro-Germany. Well, at this time, Harding was trying to decide if the U.S. should go to war against, Germany. And if you read through their letters, they were fighting about this. And at one point, Phillips actually threatens to expose their affair if Harding does vote in favor of this war. He voted for it anyway. And then in 1920, if you all follow history, he ran for president and he actually ended up winning. But as the Republican nominee, these letters caused a huge problem. Carrie Phillips still had a lot of them. According to the Miller Center, the RNC actually paid Carrie and her husband $20,000 for a long trip to Japan and promised them additional payments. Fast forward to today, Natalie Harp's letters to Trump are they show that she's extremely devoted. Let's just put it that way. I mean, with all my heart, Natalie. And the thing is that today she's not just some admirer or pen pal. She's one of Trump's closest aides. She has extraordinary access to him and is basically a conduit between him, the internet, foreign leaders. Now, we still don't have any evidence. We don't have any evidence that there's a romantic or sexual relationship between the two of them. But the Harding story is a good reminder about why historians pay attention to everything that presidents do, including their intensely personal relationships that exist alongside extraordinary access to power, like the President of the United States. Because sometimes a letter isn't just a letter. It can tell us who has the president's ear, or a Jerry in the case of Harding, and what happens when the personal and the political collide.